Good morning to all my family and friends. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are doing a collab with Kendra Decor Corner, an awesome channel. You need to go check her out. She does so many awesome things. This collab is going to be quarantine cooking. This is also going to be hosted by Denise Jordan, an awesome also creator I know you're going to love. And of course, the Sister Circle is joining in. Please go over and check out all the awesome videos that go up for this awesome cooking collab. There is going to be so many awesome recipes to give you all kinds of new ideas and interesting things to be watching and getting new ideas for your kitchen. I hope you enjoy everything in this collab. Denise Jordan, as you can see right here, is an awesome creator, does lots of cooking and cleaning on her channel. Please go check out everything she puts together. One of my followers asked if I could show a meatball recipe, so that's what I'm doing today. It's going to be meatballs with pasta. Hope you enjoy it. I've been making it for years for my family, and I do take a couple shortcuts by using Campbell's soup also, and I'll be showing that in the recipe. Please go over and check this out. Well, first we start with some chicken stock and rice. That is how I always start it, and I used half a cup of this particular rice and 2 cups of chicken stock to give that rice a lot of flavor. And then I used Italian seasonings, garlic salt, and lemon pepper. Those are my 3 go-to things. I also have mushrooms here, as you can see, but my husband doesn't like mushrooms, so I'm going to cook them on the side and throw them into only my plate. I use also a ground beef, and I used a lemon, what am I saying? Onion. 1 onion to a pound of hamburger meat, and the rice that I'm going to prepare. I'm going to put all three seasonings in it, and put 3 eggs to incorporate a binder to make it all sort of stick together as you're making the meatballs. And I'm going to use 4 cans of Campbell's soup, 2 consommes, and 2 golden mushrooms. Even though my husband doesn't like mushrooms, he'll let me use the golden mushroom in it. And this makes a really great sauce, and you're going to need to put 3 cups of water. Now I am going to open those cans of soup, put the 3 cups of water and the seasonings all in the pan to cook before I even start. That way all these flavors really get going together. All the seasonings work into it. Then I'm going to put 2 cups of chicken stock in a pan. I put in a cup and a half of chicken stock and a half a cup of rice in this to cook. And this is how the rice turned out. Nice and fluffy and just the way I like it. And I'm going to now go place all this rice over in a bowl, and that using that chicken stock does give that rice a little bit more flavor in the rice also. That's why I did that instead of water. And now I'm going to put my 1 onion in there with my rice. And now I'm going to put my 1 pound of hamburger meat in with this and season it well. Season it as best you want. If you want a lot or a little, or if you want to use different seasonings than I use, that's fine also. You incorporate what you like best of all. I incorporate what I like. I mix everything well put together. Then I start forming my meatballs. Make sure you press them nice and tight together when you're making them. I had to cook half my meatballs at a time because there was too many to cook at one time. I want to leave plenty of room in that fry pan to turn my meatballs around. And what I do, I preheat my pan a little bit. I put a little bit of butter in there and then place my meatballs in there. Let them start browning. Make sure they are really cooked and brown before you do anything else with them. When I get my first batch done, I take it out and I put my second batch in. Make sure they are totally cooked and brown before taking them out. I only put my meatballs in at the last minute to warm them back up. I don't want them to fall apart. I start cooking my pasta now because I'm ready to start incorporating my meal together. I have all my meatballs done. I don't cook my my pasta all the way through, about halfway through. Then I pour over all that wonderful sauce that I've been cooking on the side. When I'm done with that, I put my meatballs back in and let them warm back up. Then I also cook my mushrooms on the side because my husband doesn't like mushrooms, and those mushrooms are just for Grandma Sandy. And I'll put them on my plate, and I'll be happy and he'll be happy. So if you got picky eaters like I do, that's what you can do. Now let's see what I did for the dessert. I used cut up strawberries, and also I cut up some a banana. So one small banana and about a cupful of strawberries. And then I'm going to divide those strawberries into 2 bowls, so there'll be like about 4 ounces in each bowl. I'm going to make vanilla pudding. You need to put your pudding mix in while your milk is still cold, for it doesn't get lumpy. I've made that error, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you start with cold milk and stir your pudding mix in there thoroughly. Keep an eye on it because it will thicken up quick. You don't want it to go sticking to the bottom. And as it thickens up, I keep stirring. When I'm done, when it gets to a boil and it feels thick enough, then I'm going to go place it and pour it over my 2 bowls. As you see, I divided my fruit into 2 different bowls, mixed it up. I'm going to pour the pudding mix on top. Because the pudding mix was warm when I did it, those beautiful strawberries incorporated so well into the pudding mix. First time I have done this. I was so happy how it turned out. It was so yummy. I am going to do this recipe again. And now we're going to see the finished meal. I also put some sour cream on this if you want. And of course we had corn. I thought it turned out really good. As you can see, mine had all the mushrooms, and I don't know if I took a picture of my husband's without mushrooms or not. But I, of course, love mushrooms. And it was so yummy. Now there's the sour cream on top. The sour cream did add a little bit more flavor to the dish if you want. It's all optional. Make it where you want. Oh, look, I ate every bit of it and went back for seconds. It was so good. My stomach hurt so much. And my husband also had seconds. So I think we both really enjoyed it. And then we had to wait a couple hours to eat our pudding because we had no room in our tummies. And that pudding was so good. And that fruit had incorporated so nicely into the pudding. This is a winner. I can't wait to do this pudding again. And of course, I ate all of it also. This was a winner. Hope you guys try it out. Bye-bye for now. And all of you people out there, I love you so much. Kiss, kiss, and you made it to the end.